How to make them miss you badly by adopting these 4 Stoic principles. Stoicism. Love is not about possession. Love is about appreciation. Osho. In love and relationships, many of us seek happiness through others' validation and attention. But what if you could find true joy within yourself, independent of external affection? Imagine a life where your emotional well-being isn't dependent on unanswered texts or unclear signals. This is not just a dream. It's a reality you can create today. By embracing Stoicism, an ancient philosophy focused on resilience and inner peace, you can learn how to achieve happiness that isn't affected by outside circumstances. How does this help in making someone miss you? In this video, we'll show you how Stoic principles can transform both your personal growth and your relationships. Through developing self-sufficiency, emotional independence, and living fully in the present, you naturally become more attractive and, ironically, unforgettable. Join us as we explore these 4 Stoic principles that will help you not only grow, but also become someone people can't easily forget. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let's dive in. Number 1. Releasing the desire to control. To truly master the art of making someone miss you, the Stoic principle of releasing the desire to control is a powerful place to start. Stoicism offers an essential lesson that many of us overlook in the hustle of life. Stress, frustration, and even despair often come from trying to control things that are beyond our influence. We expend so much energy trying to bend situations, outcomes, and even the actions of others to our will, only to find that so much of it is simply out of our hands. The first step in embracing Stoic wisdom is recognizing this, and more importantly, accepting it. It might initially seem disheartening, but this recognition is actually incredibly liberating. It frees us from the invisible chains we've bound ourselves to by imposing unrealistic expectations on life and people. Releasing control isn't about passively letting life take over us. It's about focusing on what we can truly influence: ourselves. Our attitudes, our choices, and how we respond to situations are within our control. This is where our real power lies. By honing these aspects of our lives, we can begin to shape our inner world, and in turn, positively impact the world around us. In daily life, this Stoic principle encourages patience, resilience, and understanding. When we let go of the need to control outcomes, we find a deeper sense of peace. This doesn't mean we stop trying or give up on our goals, but it allows us to detach our self-worth from the results we can't influence. The Stoics teach us that, while we can pour all our efforts into a task, the results often lie outside our grasp, and that's perfectly fine. This shift in perspective not only makes our efforts more meaningful, but it also leads to greater inner freedom. Think of it like this. By letting go of rigid expectations, we give ourselves the space to live more authentically and fully. We stop seeing success or failure as a reflection of our personal value, and instead view each experience as an opportunity for growth and learning. By embracing this mindset, we become more adaptable in the face of life's uncertainties. We start to view challenges not as obstacles, but as stepping stones, avenues for personal growth that help us understand ourselves better. When we let go of the need to control, we stop obsessing over every little detail and begin living in the present, fully engaged in what's happening right now. In our relationships, this translates to being more present, less anxious, and more at ease. Instead of focusing on controlling how others feel about us, we create deeper, more authentic connections. We stop manipulating situations to our benefit and begin interacting with others in a way that is genuine, grounded in our values, and in alignment with our inner peace. This approach to life and relationships ultimately leads to more satisfaction and a greater sense of fulfillment. The desire to control is often driven by fear, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown, fear of loss. But as we let go of that need, we build a foundation of trust in ourselves and in the flow of life. By adopting this Stoic principle, we not only become more emotionally resilient, but also set ourselves on a path to a life defined by inner peace, authenticity, and balance. In the end, it's not about controlling the world around us. It's about mastering our inner landscape. And as we do, we'll find that the right people begin to notice and miss us, not because we've forced their affection, but because we've shown them our truest, most resilient selves. Please comment to confirm. Master your inner world, and the right people will be drawn to you. Number 2. Self-growth over external validation. Have you ever caught yourself seeking validation from others to confirm your worth? Maybe you've found yourself obsessed with the number of likes on social media, or the reaction you get from friends and family, only to feel deflated when it doesn't meet your expectations. This is a trap that many fall into, believing that external sources will bring them happiness, especially in relationships. But let me ask you this. What if true happiness lies within you? What if your value is not determined by others' opinions, but by your own personal growth and inner strength? That's where Stoicism, an ancient and powerful philosophy, steps in. It teaches us that the only thing we can control is our own actions and thoughts, and everything else, the reactions of others, the approval we seek, is beyond our control. Stoicism doesn't suggest that we stop caring about others. Rather, it urges us to build resilience, self-sufficiency, and a deep sense of contentment that isn't dependent on anyone else's validation. Think about the times you've anxiously waited for someone to miss you or to show interest in having you around. It's as though you've handed them the remote control to your emotions, isn't it? You wait for their move, and when they don't act in the way you desire, it leaves you emotionally battered. But Stoicism hands that remote control back to you. With Stoicism, you become the master of your own emotions, the creator of your own peace. You are not at the mercy of others' whims. By cultivating virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and moderation, you build a strong character, one that finds joy not in external approval, but in self-growth and inner satisfaction. This is a crucial principle, my friends. By prioritizing your own growth, by investing in yourself, you naturally become more magnetic to others. There is an undeniable attraction to someone who is secure in their own self-worth, someone who is confident, passionate about their goals, and at peace with who they are. This person doesn't need external validation to feel complete. They are living authentically, and people are drawn to that authenticity. The less you chase someone's attention, the more likely they are to notice you, because you are living your best life. You are no longer relying on someone else to complete you. You are whole as you are. So, let's redirect our energies. Instead of seeking validation from others, invest in your inner world. Pour your time into discovering new passions, developing new skills, and deepening your understanding of what truly matters to you. This journey of self-improvement is not only rewarding on a personal level, but also makes you far more admirable and, yes, far more missable to others. Remember, Stoicism isn't about suppressing desires or avoiding connections. It's about realizing that your happiness and value do not hinge on others. True joy comes from within, from aligning with your values and striving to become the best version of yourself. When you embrace this mindset, you understand that happiness isn't a prize someone else gives you. It's something you cultivate. Focus on self-growth, and others will take note. The more you invest in yourself, the more others will respect you. And yes, miss you when you're not around. This is the path to mastering not just your emotions, but your life. So, take control, focus inward, and let your authenticity shine. Make yourself indispensable by being the best version of you, and watch how others are drawn to you in ways you never expected. If this message spoke to your heart today, leave a comment about faith. I am a high-value man. Number 3. Independence and emotional resilience. At the heart of Stoicism lies a profound truth. While we cannot always control what happens to us, we hold the power to control how we respond. This realization is incredibly freeing. It gives us the key to emotional liberation. Stoicism is not about suppressing your feelings or pretending the world doesn't affect you. Rather, it teaches us to fully acknowledge our emotions, understand them, and then choose to rise above them. It's about refusing to let our emotions dictate our actions, but instead, responding with strength and clarity. As the famous Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." In daily life, this Stoic mindset plays out in countless ways. Picture this. Someone cuts you off in traffic, or a close friend cancels plans at the last minute. In those moments, you have a choice. Either you let frustration or disappointment take control, ruining your day, or you embrace the Stoic practice of letting go of things beyond your control and focusing on how you respond. The practice of emotional resilience allows you to shrug off negativity and maintain peace, making you not just unbothered, but empowered by the way you choose to handle life's challenges. This independence doesn't isolate you from others. Instead, it enhances your relationships, allowing you to connect with people from a place of inner strength. Stoicism teaches us that while love and connection are vital, our happiness cannot depend on someone else's approval or actions. It's about creating relationships that are grounded in mutual respect, genuine connection, and not in the fear of being alone or needy. The beauty of this approach is that it helps preserve your individuality, even as you grow closer to others, fostering deeper and more fulfilling connections. Building emotional resilience is key to this process, and it's essential for developing strong, lasting relationships without losing sight of who you are. Stoicism reminds us that life is constantly changing, and the ability to accept these changes, no matter how challenging, is what makes us truly resilient. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." By adjusting our perceptions and focusing on our responses, we build a fortitude that allows us to remain unshaken by external circumstances. The journey to emotional resilience begins with self-awareness. Regularly checking in with yourself, your thoughts, feelings, and actions helps you recognize when you're allowing emotions to control you. Practicing gratitude, staying present in the moment, and aligning your actions with your core values all contribute to strengthening your emotional resilience. And don't forget to challenge your perceptions. Ask yourself whether your reactions truly fit the situation, or if they're based on past habits or outdated beliefs. Stoicism isn't about avoiding the challenges of life. It's about becoming your own anchor in the storm. By embracing Stoic principles, you become more self-reliant, resilient, and able to weather life's ups and downs with grace. As you apply these timeless teachings, you'll notice a remarkable shift. Your emotional strength will grow, your ability to handle adversity will expand, and your relationships will become richer and more fulfilling. In the end, Stoicism teaches us that true strength isn't about facing life's challenges alone, but about building a solid foundation from which to face them, both with others and on your own. If you found this valuable, comment below, and share it with someone who could benefit. Don't forget to subscribe for more wisdom. Comment to remember. True strength lies in how you respond to life's challenges. Number 4. Developing a meaningful existence. Let's tap into the profound teachings of the Stoic philosophers like Seneca, Marcus Aurelius, and Epictetus. These thinkers really emphasize the importance of aligning our lives with our true nature and the broader rhythm of the universe. At its heart, this philosophy encourages us to discern what's genuinely important and to wholeheartedly devote ourselves to these principles. For Stoics, the true essence of life isn't found in chasing external success, accumulating wealth, or collecting accolades. Instead, it's rooted in nurturing our virtue, wisdom, and integrity. It's about actively contributing to the common good, engaging with our communities, and building relationships grounded in respect and understanding. Creating a meaningful life, then, means taking a deep dive into our inner selves. It involves asking tough questions about who we are and what we truly value. It pushes us to stand by these values, especially when faced with challenges or when it might be tempting to just conform to societal expectations. Stoicism acts like a compass during this journey of introspection, guiding us to scrutinize not just our actions, but the motivations behind them. Are we acting out of genuine virtue, or are we merely seeking external validation? Furthermore, Stoicism enlightens us about the transient nature of external conditions and stresses the importance of focusing on what we can control. This mindset is incredibly freeing. It liberates us from the futile endeavor of trying to control the uncontrollable and channels our energy toward areas where we can genuinely make an impact, our attitudes, choices, and responses to the world around us. Thus, creating a meaningful life is less about our achievements and more about how we live and the mindset we adopt daily. Adopting a Stoic approach means accepting that suffering and setbacks are natural parts of life. Instead of seeing these as barriers to happiness, we can view them as opportunities for growth, resilience, and a deeper understanding of life's complexities. This doesn't mean we seek out suffering, but rather find meaning in overcoming it, learning from it, and moving forward with a stronger spirit and a more compassionate heart. In practice, living meaningfully involves both small daily acts and larger gestures. It's seen in the kindness we extend to others. It's also found in those quiet moments when we reflect on our place in the universe, appreciate the beauty of nature, engage in self-care, and nurture our relationships. These actions, rooted in Stoic principles, create a rich tapestry of a well-lived life. Let's not forget, the Stoic journey toward a meaningful life isn't meant to be walked alone. It's a path we tread together, supporting each other with shared wisdom and experiences. By anchoring our lives in Stoicism, we not only prepare ourselves to face life's challenges, but also thrive amid them, finding joy, purpose, and meaning at every turn. As we wrap up today's journey through the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, I want to leave you with this. Adopting Stoic principles can transform how you approach life and relationships. By understanding what truly matters, letting go of what you can't control, and focusing on the present, you'll cultivate a sense of peace and resilience that will shine through in everything you do. I encourage you to take these Stoic principles and apply them in your life. Don't just think about them, live them. When you do, you'll see how it changes the way you interact with others, how you handle challenges, and how you view your own happiness. It's all about embracing what's inside and letting it guide you through life's ups and downs. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey today. I hope you feel inspired to take the next step and make these principles part of your daily routine. Keep growing, keep evolving, and keep trusting yourself. If you want more insights, feel free to check out the videos popping up on the screen now. Until next time, remember, the real power lies within you. Take the time to discover it and watch as everything around you starts to change. Stay strong, stay wise.